Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we're going to be jumping into the Cards of Power series once again with a couple new suggestions. And before I get started, I have a couple big announcements about the Cards of Power series. First of all, as many of you know, I've just started reading Book 1 of the Cards of Power series on my new podcast, Dad's Anytime Stories. And number 2, I just published Volume 2 of Cards of Power on Amazon. So, if you want to check it out, you can search for The Cards of Power by Martin Gage, Volume 2, and you should be able to download it, or buy the paperback version. I did have to go up in price a couple dollars, mostly because this one is over 200 pages and a pretty big book. So I hope you like it. If people continue to buy the books, I'll continue to make more. And now, let's check out some of the story suggestions.
Hi, here's a suggestion for the Cards of Power series. I want Magnus to fight a time dragon and gain the abilities of time. Bye, I love your podcast.
Now, I have that one down as being from Ted, so thank you, Ted. That's on the docket. Let's see what else we got.
Hi, my name is Henry, and I'm from Australia, Brisbane, Australia. And I'd like to suggest a suggestion for the Cards of Power series. It's when you battle this really hard card holder, and you get to pick a card out of his card deck, and you choose the RC card, and it shoots out lasers and all cool stuff. Bye, I love your podcast. I listen to them every night.
Another great suggestion from Henry. Henry, I hope it's okay, though, if the cardholder's a girl, because it's going to be a girl in this one. Let's check out one more suggestion, I think. Just one more.
Hi, my name is Cedric, and I'm 7 years old, and I would like to suggest an explosive mouse card with an explosive mouse card holder, and he has the explosive mouse card. Bye!
Great suggestion. I'm not sure if you meant you wanted the card holder to also explode, or just have explosive mouse cards, but I'm going with the explosive mouse cards because I just think it's less deadly, I guess. Last, but certainly not least, I had a suggestion given to me by Millie for an electric pig, but she told me in person and I didn't record it, so thank you, Millie. Don't forget, if you like the podcast, rate us, review us, share it with a friend, or check us out on Patreon, where you can get episodes that are completely free of any possible ads, like this one, possibly. Now it's time to get as comfy as you can in that bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. Now, as you may or may not recall from the last couple of episodes, you were transported by a friend named Gabe to his planet from a sort of battle planet that you'd been on lately. There, you captured some new cards, met, some version of the Easter Bunny who gave you another special card. But now, it's time to return to the battle planet. It's time to get ready for the deity level tournament. You wake up inside your log cabin card. You head to the kitchen where Magnus is already, woofing down his breakfast in a very undragon-like manner. You go through the cupboards and fridge, which are once again fully stocked with all of your favorite things, and you eat your fill. Then you and Magnus head out of the card, summon the log cabin back into your card deck, and head for the little village where Gabe and his elemental salamander are waiting. You activate your magic wing card and gently float above the ground, down forest trails, across valleys, until you see the little village once again. You land in the outskirts and walk the rest of the way. Magnus lands on your shoulder for a place to perch. Soon, you find Gabe by a water fountain in the center of the town. Oh, hey there, you're finally back. Well, are you ready to go back to the battle planet where your spaceship is currently held? Oh, yeah, let's go, you say. You place your hand on Gabe's shoulder, and he activates his teleportation card. The card appears in its bright blue glowing form in front of his chest, and then, in a flash of light, you appear back in the parking lot of the battle planet, right beside your very own spaceship. Thanks, Gabe, you say. That was really helpful for you and your salamander to teach Magnus, command for the elements and all. No problem. Anyways, I hope you do well in that deity-level tournament you're training for. Thanks, you say. Maybe I should actually do some more training. You look over to the giant battle stadium beside the parking lot. If you're going to be ready for a tournament, then you have to be ready for anything. Battling other cardholders is probably the best way to do that. I think I'm going to go train some more, you say. You wave goodbye to Gabe, who disappears in another flash of blue light. You and Magnus head through the large doors of the stadium and walk up to the counter. Any cool matches that I could participate in? You ask. Well, yes, the lady responds. I do have one person about your level, waiting for an opponent. Her name is down as, let's see here. Oh yes, Millie. And it looks like she's looking for a 3-round battle here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's what it says here, 3-round battle. Winner takes a single deity-level card, and oh, what do you know? She's already checked her card in. If that sounds like something you'd like to participate in, I'll just need one card of equal or greater value. You reach into your pocket to the cards you haven't yet put in your card core and begin to flip through them. Elemental tiger, black hole dragon, poisonous snake. You didn't really find much of an attachment to the elemental tiger since it was really the snake that defeated him after all, so you slide that card forward. Will this work? You ask. Yes, it does seem to be a deity level, so yes, I'll keep this here. You will find your opponent, Millie, in chamber number 4, just down that hallway there to the right. You nod in understanding and then walk down the hallway she pointed to, until you see a gigantic sign that says, Number 4. You step inside the elevator just under the sign. It hisses to life and shoots you up to what seems like it must be the top level. The doors open up and you walk out into another gigantic battle stadium. One made to, mimic real life. Trees, water, real earth underneath, with a gigantic protective dome overhead. The thing is as big as, a gigantic football stadium or something of the like. Finally, the girl says, standing inside at the other end of the stadium. I've been waiting for almost an hour for another opponent. You walk over to your starting spot, a little circle that, from experience, creates a, force field-like barrier around you as the card battle goes on. As soon as you step in place, a voice appears overhead. Good morning. Welcome to the battle arena. I am the brand new AI that will be in charge of refereeing your match. Now, I believe you have agreed to a 3-round match, 1 creature or card per turn. As the initiator of the match, Millie will select her first card. Millie, what do you have? The voice asks. Now, Millie was a little unlike some other card holders. She was from a planet not too far from here. A planet full of people who called themselves Aussies for some reason. On her choosing day, when most people aimed to pick the most powerful and the meanest-looking creatures they could possibly find, Millie picked her partner because, well, she just liked the way it looked. It didn't look too powerful. It was just a cute little piglet with a curly tail, reportedly an electric type. But her future opponents on the Aussie planet would soon discover that it wasn't something to be messed with, because that little pig could produce one of the strongest electric blasts the universe had ever seen. And, since the time she got it, she'd evolved it too, all the way up to a deity-level pig. So, while it might look cute at first, her opponents were making a big mistake if they underestimated it. I choose Oinks, the electric pig, Millie said as a blue card glowed in front of her body, transformed into energy, and reformed itself into the cutest little pink piglet you've ever seen in your life. Its tail spun, producing a little bolt of electricity. Seeing this, you're sort of surprised. This is supposed to be a deity-level match, but what she's produced doesn't look deity-level at all. Though, you know from experience that looks can be deceiving and, well, some creatures, like Magnus, can evolve into different forms at will. Thinking through all of your different card options, you decide to test out something you haven't tried all that often. One of the other cards you recently acquired, the poisonous snake. You pull the card out of your pocket and activate it using your card core. It glows a bright blue color, reforms itself into its snake shape, and hisses. Very good. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, the voice announces, and then a buzzer sounds. Your snake hisses and immediately releases a puff of toxic gas that starts filling up the entire area. The electric pig looks at it, oinks, and begins winding its tail. The cute curly little tail spins around and around. It starts charging itself with electricity. Bolts shoot up towards the outsides of the stadium. And then the little pig begins to grow. First into a larger pig, then into a warthog-looking pig with gigantic tusks or horns or something at the front, each one sparking with electricity, and then into a gigantic pig made entirely out of lightning. No physical body at all, just a bright blue outline of a pig, about half the size of the stadium. The lightning begins to crackle inside the pig, shooting left and right, up and down from one part of its body to the other. Your poisonous snake card responds by unleashing a bright green plume of poisonous gas, a gas that quickly fills up the entire stadium with something that most creatures shouldn't be able to breathe. Without passing out anyways. Unfortunately for you, it would seem that the electric pig, in its current form, does not in fact have real lungs and therefore is not in fact affected by the poisonous gas. All at once, the pig starts to glow a bright blue color, and then it shoots its entire body of electricity into the snake. The snake glows blue and jolts with the electrical shock. The lightning blasts out of it and reforms into the lightning shape of a pig once again. The snake begins to sway left and right, but it doesn't pass out. So the pig hits it again and again and again until eventually the snake gives up, closes its eyes, falls over on its side, and then reforms itself into energy and into a glowing blue card that lands in front of you. You grab a hold of the card and tuck it in your pocket. Very good. Round 1 goes to Millie. Now, as the winner of the first round, Millie will once again pick her card first in order to give her opponent, who is currently losing, the advantage. Millie, what card will you choose? Millie recalls her electric pig card into her card core before thinking deeply about her next choice. Another blue card appears in front of her, transforms into energy, and appears as a tiny little mouse. A mouse about the size of the palm of your hand. But, again, you don't plan to underestimate this creature. It, too, could be much scarier than it looks. It isn't clear exactly what its elemental power is, so you decide to be on the safe side of things. You reach into your card core and summon a card that hasn't let you down before, and one that's given others quite a bit of trouble. Dominic the Magical Dingo. A gigantic dingo appears in front of you, staring down the little mouse. Very good. We'll begin round 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as the buzzer goes, the mouse starts to glow, and then it starts to duplicate again and again and again and again and again until thousands, maybe tens of thousands of tiny little mice surround the entire stadium. Whoa, you say. There's tens of thousands of them. You wonder if it's an illusion card or if they're real clones, and if they are, do they have any particular power? Choosing Dominic for this particular battle was probably the best choice you could have made, since at least he too can clone himself, which is exactly what he does. Flashes of light start to appear around Dominic. Different time clones. Clones that look just like Dominic, only from possible alternative universes. Slightly altered, some slightly injured, one of them with the patch over his eye for whatever reason. But before he can finish making all of the clones he can, the mice begin to explode. And not in little tiny explosions either. Each one packs a gigantic boom, sending clones flying across the arena, left, right, center, straight up into the air. Clone after clone disappears in a flash of light until Dominic activates his time power. Time slows around him as he looks left and right, thinking about exactly what he should do next. He cloaks himself in invisibility and slowly and silently makes his way behind the opponent, directly beside Millie herself. He watches in slow motion as the mice explode one after the other, sending his clones flying. Soon, all but one of the mice have disappeared. I think I got you," Millie says. But, well, that's only because she can't see Dominic. Still in his invisible form and moving at his accelerated rate of speed, he saunters over to the one remaining mouse. He lifts up his large paw and stomps it down on top of the thing. It doesn't have a chance to move. It doesn't even have a chance to explode. It simply transforms into energy as Dominic reappears. What? We have a winner! The winner of round 2 goes to the opponent and his magical, cloning, time-manipulating dingo. Many might call it a Nexus type. Congratulations! Now, as the winner of the second round opponent, it is your turn to pick the next creature. You summon Dominic back to card form and reabsorb him into your card core. You look across at Millie, who seems rather upset that you defeated her little exploding, multiplying mouse creature. And then you look over at Magnus. "You better pick me," Magnus announces in a second. He jumps out of the little protective force field and onto the arena floor. "Opponent selected. Millie, what will you choose?" A glowing card appears in front of the girl, reforms itself into energy, and then into a large blue dragon, one that looks like Magnus in almost every way other than it clearly has more of a water or freezing elemental type, much like Aisling. Very good. Now the battle will begin in 3, 2, 1. This time, it's your turn to surprise your opponent. Magnus begins to glow, and then he starts to grow, larger and larger and larger, before shrinking down a little bit again into his deity-level form. A black dragon with veins of pure energy, and now the power of almost every single element. He stomps on the ground, raising dirt up into the air. He begins to swirl it around his body and heat it up into magma. He breathes out a plume of fire that starts to ring around him as well. He summons some water from the nearby mini lake. He pulls air in from nearby, and vines start to grow up around the creature. He transforms the water into ice spikes, the earth into lava spikes, and all at once, he blasts every single element at the creature. Fire, earth, wind, water, vines, and an extra plume of pure sunlight energy straight out of his mouth. But in an instant, the ice dragon just moves out of the way in a flash, so quickly that he can't even see it happen. There's another flash and another flash until the dragon appears beside Magnus and swipes at his side. But then a buzzer goes off, a buzzer that's meant to stop the match. Attention! Unfortunately, I have detected an extra card being used. It would seem that the dragon in question is in possession of a time card, which means that Millie must forfeit the match. What? Oh, I agree that's, I guess, cheating if the dragon's using a card, but it was kind of a cool battle. I'd like to see what happens in the end. Well, it is possible for you as the opponent to pick an alternative. For example, you could agree to give your dragon the power of one extra card as well, evening the odds. Okay, you say. I'll do that. You reach into your card core. A glowing blue card appears in front of you and solidifies into card form. You grab it out of the air, look over at Magnus, and say, "Here, buddy, this should even the odds." You throw the card at Magnus, who grabs it out of the air. Well, I guess you're right. It should. The time card. The time card glows blue and then shoots into Magnus's chest. If everyone's ready, we'll begin again in 3, 2, 1, go! This time, Magnus activates his time card right away. And all of a sudden, the other dragon doesn't seem as fast. In fact, it looks like it's moving at a normal speed. Obviously, it was also in possession of a time card. It's been well established that legendary creatures and above can hold cards of their own after all. Magnus again summons all of the elements. Earth from the ground, water from the lake, wind from, everywhere around him, nature from the ground below, and fire from his very core. And again, he unleashes them all at once. Only this time, the other dragon doesn't have a chance to move. It's hammered by spikes of lava, spikes of ice, and a blast of powerful energy all at once. At the same time, its arms and legs are wrapped up in vines, and the air seems to disappear from around its mouth all at once, or get thinner. The dragon attempts to breathe but finds there's nothing there to take in. Magnus breathes in deeply, summoning another blast of pure sunlight energy, and unleashes it straight at the dragon. The dragon explodes in a burst of energy and reforms itself into a card once again. A card that Millie quickly absorbs into her card core. We have a winner! The voice of the arena announces, "Please proceed to the front counter to collect your card." The force fields around both you and Millie disappear. Magnus begins to shrink down into his dragonling form, and Millie walks forward to the center of the arena. She reaches out her hand to shake yours, and you meet it in turn. Then she walks away, straight to the elevator, and disappears below. You and Magnus follow closely behind. The elevator comes back, you step aboard, and in a whoosh, you find yourself back down on the main floor in a gigantic hallway. You walk over to the front counter and speak to the lady you saw in the first place. "Ah, I see you won your match. Very good. Here is your card back, one elemental tiger, and of course, the card you won, a tech card it looks like, an RC Laser card. Interesting. She slides the card over to you and you pick it up and look at it. It appears to be an extremely futuristic-looking car with laser cannons on top of it. Something you'll have to try out in the future. But for now, you're feeling kinda tired and Magnus is looking kinda drained. So you head out the doors of the battle stadium, through the parking lot, and back to your Cards of Power spaceship. You climb up the platform on the back, turn left, and head directly down the hall to the sleeping quarters. You climb into your bed, pull the covers up over top of yourself, and as soon as your head hits the pillow, you begin to focus on your breath. With each breath, you sink down deeper into the mattress, letting go of the tension in your arms and your legs, your hands, your feet, your shoulders. The more you breathe, the deeper you sink, and the deeper you sink, the better you feel. You soften your neck and your face until it feels like you're floating on a cloud. Then you allow your mind to wander off as well, off to thoughts of new dreams, new adventures, and new opponents to come. Good night, everyone.